Hey everyone, how's your day going so far? This video is one that I've been thinking about since the start of the designing process, just that I do not know when I should start to do this. So happened that nearing the end of the year, I completed a reasonably decent Darth Vader draft, and there's an origami video challenge being put forth by Polo, so I thought, why not? Also, with all these stars being aligned, it helps fight my procrastination tendencies, and there is a little voice inside me that says,
Do it.
okay, let's dive right in. In the beginning of this year, reviewing my yearly goals, I realized I overplanned for my last year's origami design list, I guess. In the end, the brain tricks itself into thinking it's impossible to accomplish and nothing gets done.
Henceforth.
This year, I only kept one topic for my origami design list, and that is Darth Vader. And I made this goal a must, and I have just that one goal in front of my eyes, and I focus. Okay, so why did I actually choose this topic? First, I like Star Wars. Second, it's probably one of the world's most iconic character in pop culture. It made such a lasting impact with short screen time from the first Star Wars movie. Third, looking at the current origami Darth Vader models that I can search for, they are far too simplified in a sense. Not that it is a bad thing, but what I'm actually looking for to fold and keep is a full detailed one with the armor, chest box, and so on. The closest I can find is that from So Komura. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the instructions, so why not design myself? Therefore, with the lack of full detailed Darth Vader origamis going around, I think it is quite an untapped topic and a great opportunity to fill. Also, it puzzles me that given the character's popularity and the number of skilled origami designers of human forms out there, why is this topic so untouched? And just to let you know, I'm not too skillful in my origami design. I don't even know how a level shift works in real scenarios then, so I also don't know how to use origami software to calculate and model things for me. But it is my desire and decision to be a better one. Therefore, I chose to embark on this daunting journey. I still remember how frightening that felt at the start.
I sense much fear in you.
Okay, so first things first, we need to decide on the structure, what goes into the model. What I want is a full 360 view of a model that can be hollowed inside, like many representational origami. Full face detail, shoulder, chest, belt boxes, groin guard, inner lining, inner skirt, cape. Based on my demands, I think it's quite texturized. I doubt I can adopt a purely stick figure tree theory to design this. So how am I going to do it? I don't really know, but we'll see. Also, we need to decide on the paper movement. Like this Bahamut, an ancient dragon, the author, Satoshi, chose to push the legs downwards, and the resulting areas of the paper gets pushed upwards. I think you are able to visualize. I can't really find other human form with a big, clean cape to study. So if you do know, kindly link it down below. For the first feature, the easiest feature, which is the cape, I decide to use a single layer for this one. So just a simple rectangle would represent it fully already. I would feel the hurt if it was double layer and the other side of the paper gets used just for the cape, not used for something else. I don't think it's very economical. So I think cape and butterfly wings in origami models are large and flat, and it's not very easy to pack, and it's quite inefficient. So it's not too easy to consider, just as mentioned in ODS. For the head, I like the Angel Morolon's Darth Vader. The face looks good, looks fierce. However, there's a crease at the back which I don't like. One of the more significant views on Vader is its back view as well. I still like the face. Simple, clean, elegant, little paper, little folds, and great results. Perhaps I can edit the face molecule a little bit. Just the sad thing is that the mouthpiece is pretty caved in, which I don't want. For some reason, I really want the waterborne base as the mouth. I don't know why, but the force tells me that I must have the waterborne base as the mouth. So you can take a look at Satoshi Lion. This portion over here looks like a Darth Vader's lower face unit. For the shoulders, I am not sure how I am going to do it. So we'll put it aside first. For the chest and the belt detail, I got an idea to use this Eric Demain's box unit. Easy to implement, neat, useful consequence folds. Upon further study, I think the chest box is not very raised. The thickness is low. So I decide to pleat. The consequence folds for the box unit can be used for the inner lining, the belt, and the box itself. So it's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone. As for the inner skirt, I got a feeling I need to use a double layer to connect the legs and the body. I don't really know. We will see how. So the basic structural planning is in place. So let's divide and conquer, starting with the head. Because it has the most iconic look. 5 segments, full helmet. One of the things I did was the neck to head connection, so I needed a level shift. I don't even know how to do a +2 level shift then, so I fiddled around, got my result, recorded down the CP. I like the Morolon Darth Vader face, so I try to edit from it, and no, result isn't too good. Quite a few other cursed attempts unable to develop the forehead depth, and also the middle stripe which I scraped eventually. Luckily that wasn't a key feature of the face, I would say. It was until I saw the Darth Vader video, and yeah, I watched a lot of Darth Vader videos to see how different elements articulate with each other. So I redid the calculations, cut out some paper, model them together. Yeah, feels good. I like the result. More and more experiments until I like the one result from all views. Paper edges are lying on the outside for joining to the other elements. On folding the full head draft, the upper outline of the eye appeared mysteriously, serendipity, which gives the face more definition. So, okay, cool. The head is done. CP is recorded. Being overjoyed at the success of the face shape, I forgot to add the shoulder to the cape when I joined the molecules together. So this unit does not have a cape, does not have a shoulder. So I realized from the measurements that shoulders are also about +2 level shift, so I experimented it. Not bad. Since the shoulder is a +2 level shift, shoulder plate should be also a +2. And managed to squeeze some of the chest and the torso units tessellated together, piece these two together, kind of looks good. Next we move on to the hand. Tried on a few hand units, tried the one with the free glove line, no, doesn't work. Random box plated ones, no. I also wanted to get the most box efficient one instead of using the 8 rows one. I didn't get the result that I like so far. I don't know, yeah, so I put it aside. As for the leg and the skirt, initially I tried using the Mahoraga type of leg, and I'm not sure if you have the same experience when you are firstly designing complicated stuff in box plate. Yeah, there's this fear of using too many squares, seeing too many squares. So the Mahoraga CP gave me an assurance that yeah, it's okay to use a lot of squares or even rectangles. I made and I failed a lot of modules, as you can see, until the one that I kind of like, so I kept that one. Okay, putting molecules together, so you can see some of the pictures of different elements, joining them. One of the common problems in origami design will be the stacking order, as mentioned in twist tiling and tessellation, and the joining of molecules. I like this term more because molecules in chemistry can be small, can be big. So, yeah. What creases are you going to assign in between molecules? Do they work? So I cannot imagine all these things, and I am not too sure how to use software to do calculations and simulations for me. I have to try it out one by one. For the CP wise, yeah, I can't remember when in the timeline I did this. I toyed with rectangles, diagonals, 1:2, 1:1.5. Yeah, but I did entertain those thoughts. Putting them all together, I have never tried it, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. 80 times 80 double tissue foil. I also got the sense of urgency a little bit from wanting to submit for the Zhongyi Nara 2020. That's why there's the rush and push factor. I remember I inhaled so much of the spray glue fumes, I almost vomited. And yeah, failed. The head failed. I realized I forgot to consider that there's too much paper going into the small head space. Anyway, I still tried my luck. I brought it to the post office. The employee said due to pandemic, there's no plane gonna reach there. You won't be able to reach there in time. So okay, dropped the Zhongyinar idea and back to the drawing board. And figured out a way to pull the paper out of the head using zigzag lines. So I gotta try it. I can't imagine how it looked like. Tried it, tested it, seems to work fine. Amended the CP, tested it out with newfound excitement. Finally, some decent model is standing on my desk. Yeah, and that is the end of the first chapter of the journey, I would say. And yeah, that is all for today actually. Definitely going to work on it and improve further. Very proud of myself for walking this journey. I realize it is really not easy to make a model like this, face like this, helmet, bulbous structure, textured body, cape, large flat structure, and so on. Definitely have leveled up a lot. Currently, I'm working on a draft 2, so stay tuned. My Instagram handle is linked down below. So a little support is very encouraging. Do let me know in the comments below if you found it helpful and have a few takeaways for your own origami design journey. Most importantly, on the decision, the courage, the experimentation, and the thinking process. So that is my style of maneuvering this design. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Do like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye bye.